Hello guys, back on the map. College Guru signing in. Bring you some draft results. It was a very weak draft in my opinion, with offensive linemen going about 7 of the top 10 picks were offensive linemen in the draft. So it was pretty crazy. And most of the big names, as I put in my blog, never even got off the list. Names such as Geno Smith, Manti Te'o, Tyrann Mathieu, Matt Barkley, um, the Nassib kid out of the Syracuse University, the quarterback. He's supposed to be pretty good, but yeah, all those players didn't even get to get off of the board. So it's pretty crazy. Um, but I'm gonna go ahead and give the grades that I believe the teams got. I'm gonna start with the NFC East. Since we are Dallas, coming out of Dallas area, Dallas Cowboys. I was pretty surprised that they dropped their pick down. The pick went down to a from an 18th pick to a 31st pick, and it still ended up picking a second, third round caliber offensive lineman, which really was crazy. The Philadelphia Eagles, they picked Lane Johnson, who is a tackle. Lord knows that they needed an offensive lineman the way Michael Vick was getting beat up with the 4-12 record at the end of last season. They also got a need for some other offensive. Well, the Giants actually also got offensive linemen. They picked up two guards, Kevin Booth and Chris Snee. The NFC East, we all needed guards, tackles, offensive linemen because we had a lot of people. Our division had the most sacks for the whole entire league. So the need for offensive linemen was really there. Cowboys really didn't even get too many offensive linemen. They did pick up a center, like I said, in the first round, 31st pick. But after that, I feel like they went to more of the sexy picks and didn't really get what they needed. I believe that they still needed a defensive tackle with the guy like Sharif Floyd out of Florida, which they passed up on. They ended up picking a tight end with the second pick, and ended up picking the second round, which is crazy. I don't understand why they did that, but I'm guessing Jason Witten is aging and to bring some other people in. But we have people on the roster already that can take care of that. If you haven't guessed, I'm a Cowboy fan, so that's probably why this segment is for the Cowboys. But we're gonna move right along, get off of that. The grades for these teams: the Arizona Cardinals actually picked up Tyrann Mathieu, which was a great pick. I feel like it was a great pickup because they already have Patrick Peterson there, who is a ex LSU cornerback, and he can show him the ropes and really walk him through and make sure that he keeps his head on straight. For those of you who don't know, Tyrann Mathieu is the AKA the Honey Badger, and had a little issues with drug abuse and things like that while at LSU, and was removed from the team, but still made it to the draft and got picked up in the third round and stood the 69th pick. The two Super Bowl teams, the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers, had great drafts, which is crazy because usually the teams that are won the Super Bowl usually are at the end, don't really get the good picks, but the Ravens really got a steal with drafting Florida safety Matt Elam, the first safety or the second safety to come off of the board. But I think probably one of the best talents that were in the draft. And the 49ers, as I said before, took the Dallas Cowboys 18th selection and selected Eric Reed out of the LSU Tigers. So they really got what they needed. The 49ers lost Vernon Golston, their safety, but ended up picking up another safety that's going to start for them. And the Ravens lost their safety, Ed Reed, and still ended up picking up Matt Elam, who will slide into the starting lineup over there. A surprise pick, E.J. Manuel, comes off the first quarterback off of the board. And E.J. Manuel out of Florida State was probably the fourth or fifth quarterback that was in the mock drafts to come off after Geno Smith, Matt Barkley, Ryan Nassib, and he ended up going first to the Buffalo Bills, which was a shock to everybody because Geno Smith and all of them are still on the board. Um, Actually, all those players I just named made it to didn't even get out of the first round, second round, third round, fourth round picks, which was very very crazy. All in all, the draft was just very exciting. A&M Commerce owned Danny Mason did not make it off the draft board, but they still had the supplemental draft, so there's still a chance for him to come off of the draft board. But other than that, it's a very exciting draft, very offensive lineman heavy, and looking forward to seeing what these teams are going to do in the near future. Coming to you live, College Guru, talking about the draft. Go Cowboys. Oh, one more thing. Terrence Williams, actually out of Baylor, was drafted to the Cowboys at the 74th pick. He's actually out of Dallas as well, DISD, W.T. White alumni. So congrats to him. I'm going to hop on the Cowboys. Y'all know I'm a Cowboy fan, so I'm just going to tell y'all the issue I have. Dropping down from 18 to 31 to pick up the second round caliber guy. I told you about that. Then you have a tight end that you draft the second pick, which tight end could have been drafted with the third pick, number 80, I feel like. Then we get Terrence Williams with the 74th pick. Then we get J.J. Wilcox with our 80th pick, a safety out of Georgia Southern. And I feel like, okay, we needed a safety, but we should have got, I feel like we could have got one of those safeties at the top of the round. We got one offensive lineman out of the whole thing, which they said this was going to be a heavily, offensive draft, which is understandable, but we picked up a wide receiver, a tight end, and a running back with but one offensive lineman. I feel like we should have got a guard somewhere out of there. But I could talk about this all day. Don't forget, follow me on Twitter at Collegiate Guru. This video will be up in a minute. You guys look forward to it. Signing off. Cool. Oh yeah, up there my fingers still kind of hurt. Stitches good. But yeah, I guess we'll just see what's going to happen with these guys later on. Alright, signing off. Thank y'all.